In this video, we are going to create Ocelot API gateway into our microservices security architecture project. So let's take an action now. Let me close all tabs, right click, close all tabs. And let me go to on top of that and collapse all project. Okay, first of all, let me start with the creating new empty ASP.NET Core web application. Right click, add new project. ASP.NET Core web application. The application name should be the API gateway. Create button. And I will choose the ASP.NET Core empty project. And the package will be the ASP.NET Core 5 package. And you can check the configure HTTPS. Just create this application. Okay, now we have a new ASP.NET application. So now we are going to make this application as an API gateway with Ocelot package. For that purpose, I am going to right click dependencies and manage NuGet packets. We are going to add Ocelot NuGet packets. Let me browse and search for the Ocelot. You can check for the Ocelot GitHub page. It is a API gateway library for .NET applications. So that's why I'm using Ocelot in our project. Okay, it is downloaded. Let me right click and build the project. Make sure that everything is working fine. Let me see. Okay, let me close and build succeeds, and we can see the package downloaded. Our target framework is .NET 5. Okay, now I'm going to add a new file for routing. We should add this package. For that purpose, I'm going to right click, add new item. I'm going to add the JSON file. So that's why I'm searching the JSON file. Yes, this is the JSON file. The name of the JSON should be the Ocelot JSON.json. Okay, this JSON file will be including the routing configurations, so that's why I'm adding, but I'm not developing now. Let me save this Ocelot JSON. Now we should configure our program CS into the API gateway project, because in the program CS we are not registering this Ocelot JSON. We should say that once you are running an application as an API gateway, you should check configurations from the Ocelot JSON. So for that purpose, we are going to add a new configuration in here. That configuration is, we are going to configure application configuration method. Yes, I'm adding this line of codes. This line of codes provide to adding these configurations from the Ocelot JSON configuration file. Okay. After that, we are building our application. When start up the bootstrapping this application, first of all, it is reading the configurations, routing configurations from Ocelot JSON. After that, it is going to continue with the starting operations. Okay, of course, in order to activate the Ocelot, we should add the startup dependencies. So go to startup, and at the same way, you should add Ocelot in here. ASP.NET Core built-in dependency injection. Let me import the package Ocelot dependency injection package. And at the same way, of course, we are going to add some pipelines. But before that, let me remove these empty template operations. I'm going to make endpoints.map controllers. Yes, this is very important. Otherwise, you can get the hello world always. This is mapping the controllers as Ocelot controllers, and of course, we are going to using the Ocelot middleware. For that purpose, I am putting this line of code. This is not async. Okay, I'm directly using, or we can make the async this method, because we don't broke this change. Okay. So why it's not coming? Let me check again. Use Ocelot and let me see You use Oscillator. Okay. Okay, as you can see that using Oscillator middleware, we should add this line of code. And of course, this should be the await. Okay, I'm going to put this one end of the application. Yes, now it is working. Don't forget to adding the dependency injection and adding the middleware, Oscillator middleware in the configure method. And also it is important to change the endpoints with the mapping the controllers. Okay, finally we can build the project and see everything is working fine. Yes, build succeeded. In the next video we are going to implement the configurations.